This story comes from Austin, Texas, where a family tried to prove their own grandmother had Alzheimer's, just to steal her home, her money, and her power of attorney. But she wasn't the one who forgot. She was the one who remembered everything and forgave for too long. It was a quiet night in Austin. Inside a big suburban house, a son, his wife, and their grown-up son sat around the dining table. On the table, Grandma Mary Carter's medical report, a fake one. The family doctor had signed it for cash. It said advanced. Alzheimer's patient is no longer mentally capable of The son smirked. This is perfect. Once we get the power of attorney, everything's ours. The daughter-in-law whispered. She barely remembers breakfast. She won't even remember signing. And they all laughed, not knowing Grandma remembered everything. Mary Carter, 78 years old. Calm, gentle, and quiet. Every morning she sat on the porch feeding birds, watching the sunlight on her husband's old truck. When someone mocked her memory, she'd just smile and say, "It's okay, honey. I remember enough to love you." They took her silence as weakness, but she was watching, recording, and remembering. Hidden in her purse was a tiny voice recorder, holding every word of the doctor's shady deal. The day of the hearing arrived. The lawyer presented the fake report to the judge. "Your Honor," he said, "Mrs. Carter suffers from advanced Alzheimer's and can't make legal decisions." The courtroom went silent. The judge turned to Mary and asked, "Mrs. Carter, do you even know why you're here today?" Mary adjusted her glasses, looked straight ahead, and said, "Yes, Your Honor. I'm here because my family forgot their morals, not because I forgot my mind." The lawyer froze. Mary opened her purse and placed a small recorder on the table. "This," she said softly, "is the voice of the doctor taking cash for that fake report." Then she pulled out the real medical file, signed and dated. The courtroom gasped. The judge slammed the gavel. Power of attorney revoked. Mrs. Carter is fully competent. Silence filled the room. No one dared to look at her. But Grandma just smiled. The calm smile of someone who let karma speak for her. As the family walked out in shame, Mary stood by the door and whispered, "I didn't forget, I just forgave too long." That night, she left in her late husband's old car, the one she'd kept shining for years. The next morning, the family's lawyer called. Mary had updated her will. It read, "I leave them nothing but the memory of their greed." Never mistake someone's silence for weakness. If this story touched your heart, hit subscribe, like, and comment below. I'll never underestimate silence again.